Hi everyone, so welcome to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about the 5 reasons why to not find out a baby's gender. I kind of went on a read every blog that's out there spree about this subject because I was struggling. My husband did not want to find out her gender and I really did, and we're a very democratic family. Last time around I wanted to know, my husband didn't want to know, he likes surprises, and I'm a control freak. So we found out and it was a boy, obviously. And this time around my husband still doesn't want to know, and I kind of still do want to know. But since I got my way last time, he gets his way this time, which means I had to find a way to be okay with that. And that's good, you know, you need to sometimes push yourself over your limits and out of your comfort zone, because that's when beautiful things happen, right? They do. So first of all, if you're not finding out your gender during your pregnancy, you save yourself months and months of being, you know, stereotypical, I guess. Because everyone around you would be knowing like the gender, like a girl or boy. If you would have a girl and people are gonna say, oh, you're so lucky because you have one of each now. Like that matters. Like that doesn't define the person. Or if you're gonna have another boy, they're gonna be like, oh, aren't you so disappointed that you are not having a girl, or that you're gonna have 2 boys, or, you know, people presume a certain behavior of a boy or of a girl, and of the, you know, the way your family, you know, whether how many boys or girls you have in your family. And it also says like, oh, it's gonna be such a daddy's girl, or oh, you know, this or that, you know, and they have their entire lives to be a girl or a boy. And do we really need to start putting them in blues and pinks and, you know, hand out cars and Barbie dolls just because they're a specific gender? I don't think so. You know, I think that's a good reason to hold off, because that way I feel like you're just opener to whatever you're having. It's all right, as long as it's baby, right? The other thing is I do believe it cuts down into disappointment. As much as I really don't care which gender I'm having this time around, this teeny tiny little bit of voice in my head, it's like, but you already had a boy. How fun would it be to have a girl? And honestly, for me it would be fun to have a girl. For Logan it would be really fun to have a little baby brother, because they are so close in age. And does it really matter to me? No. But I would love to have a girl just to be able to shop. Do you see where I'm getting at? I'm not gonna be disappointed if it is a boy, but yeah, you guys get it, right? It's not like it really matters, but I've already done the boy thing, so it would be nice to see what the girl thing is like. And if you find out way before you're having the baby, you could be like, well, at least you're prepared for, you know, if it's a boy, then at least you're prepared for that. But I don't think it works for me like that. Like, I would still feel a little bit more like, I can't buy anything, because that would be my main reason. I can't buy anything. And now I just don't know. And it's kind of hard to be very disappointed if you just push out a baby. You know, you're gonna be happy no matter what that baby's gender is or what it looks like. It's your child, and you just push it out of a very tiny little space and you're happy with it. You will. So that's kind of a big reason I think that you shouldn't find out your gender if you feel like you might unsubconsciously have a little bit of a preference. Or even for your family members, like if family members have a preference, that would be ideal to just not wait. It's kind of hard for a grandma to be very disappointed about the gender if they are already holding their baby, you know, or their grandchild. Kind of in line with that is that it kind of would help motivate me during labor. I honestly think at some point you hit that brick wall where you just want to call it a day, go home and be done with it. And you can't, because you're in labor and this baby needs to get out. So you need to deal with it. And I think at that point it would really help for me to be like, okay, I just need to hang in there just a few more hours, days, whatever, and you'll know the gender. And, you know, like I said, I don't think once the baby's out it's actually gonna matter, because you're just happy it's out and it, you know, you get to see it. But I think at that point it would really help you, motivate you to just, oh, just hang in there, just hang in there, just hang in there, instead of like being like, oh, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore, don't want to do it. You're gonna be like, okay, I need to do this because I want to find out your gender. I've been waiting for so long, I need to know. The other thing that's not really a very, I don't know, I feel for me it's a very strong one. I don't like getting a lot of ultrasounds, and in the Netherlands you already get 3, and you would have to make a very good standpoint to not get those 3. Basically you get one to determine how far along you are and whether it's a viable pregnancy, around 7-8 weeks. You get one around 12 weeks to see if everything's growing alright, and you get one at 20 weeks just to see if you're still on track and if all the organs and everything has developed all right. But that 20-week ultrasound, usually they tell you, do you want to know the gender or not, if they can see it. But typically, you can't at that ultrasound. They just don't have time. Like, they only book you for like half an hour, and they need to scan so many things that you basically sometimes you get told to not to. And with Logan, we actually bought a private ultrasound just to find out the gender, and it cost 60 bucks. So right now I'm saving 60 bucks. And the baby isn't getting bothered by another ultrasound. Obviously, we don't really know how bothered babies really get with ultrasounds, but I think 4 is a lot. 4 is pushing it. And the last thing is, someone wrote this cute little saying, or like, I don't know, text they would keep telling the baby, which I feel makes the baby feel so welcome and so, like, not that I really get it, but you know, it opens yourself up and it makes you very, I don't know, it makes me feel very responsible adult to say it. And I'm gonna read it to you guys because I do tend to read it to the baby a few times a day at least. So here it goes, okay? You are a person, an individual who we don't want to be limited by historic and cultural presumptions about behavior. We welcome you, whoever you are, and the first gift we give you is the best gift we can. The freedom to find out who you are and to live happily as that person. Isn't that cute? You know, it kind of feels like the entire reason why you shouldn't be finding out your gender before they're born is because you start making presumptions about everything. About where you're gonna look and the way you're gonna dress them and what they're gonna play with and who they're gonna be later on and the hobbies they're gonna have. And you know, if I think about a boy, I think about this roughhousing little toddler that runs after a ball and that, you know, likes cars and airplanes and digging in the dirt and climbing trees. And if I think about a girl, I look at little princesses with tiaras on them and, you know, choo-choo dresses, and they go to dance class and tap class and they play with dolls and Barbies. And let's face it, I was one of those girls. I loved playing in the mud and climbing trees, and I had one of those tractors so you could actually like ride. Awesome. I hate wearing pink. I hated wearing anything that resembled a dress. And as much as I played with dolls and Barbies, I really also played with baby cars, you know, like little cars. So those things really don't add up to someone's personality. And this way you're very open to whatever you want to do. You just go ahead and do it, and you know, whoever you are, you're going to be perfect either way. Which I think is a very good message to send out. So that's it for my top 5 reasons why to not find out your gender. What is your reason if you would want to find out your gender, or if you don't want to find out your gender? Why? Like, why one of the two? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!